Welcome to East Coast Elk Reviews. Today, we are going to be reviewing and opening a fresh bottle of Laphroaig Select Islay Single Malt Scotch Whisky. Just purchased this today for $47. This is a 750 milliliter bottle, 40% alcohol by volume, or 80 proof. It says distilled and bottled in Scotland by D. Johnson & Co. Laphroaig Distillery, Isle of Islay. Created from hand-selected oak casks for a perfect balance of flavor. The most richly flavored of all Scotch whiskies, established 1815. So I do have the website pulled up. I'll check that out really quick. Read a little bit more information. Okay. All right. So here is the Laphroaig website. It says our most approachable whiskey, a blend of single malts, hand-selected from 5 different casks, creating a mellow Scotch with balance and complex flavor. The bottle says it won gold in the San Francisco World Spirits Competition 2022. Says your first sip won't be your last. It's only fitting that the perfect introduction to peated whiskey draws from a broad range of casks in our storehouse. Sweet and smooth, Laphroaig Select tells our 200-year history of passionate distilling in every dram to create the Laphroaig Select blend. Our master distiller hand-selected whiskeys aged in Oloroso sherry butts, first fill ex-bourbon quarter casks in Pedro Ximénez sherry hogsheads at different levels of maturation. Finished in virgin American oak barrels, a rare wood source for Scotch whiskey. Our most laid-back expression lets our signature flavors of medicinal peat smoke and seaweed shine, leaving plenty of room for notes of red fruit, lime, and a floral finish. All right, so sounds pretty good. I am excited to try this. I have had I think I finished the bottle. I have had a Laphroaig 10 before, so that was really good. So it comes with this little Laphroaig, your passport to Islay. Claim your free square foot of island. So you can check that out if you buy a bottle. Yeah. Fresh crack. Very nice looking bottle, I will say. So we do have a 6-category rating system. So first, we're going to start off with the aesthetics at 10 points. Nose at 20 points. Flavor at 20 points. Mouthfeel 20. Finish 20. And value 10. All equaling 100 points. Yeah, I will say, starting off, I don't really care too much about the tin, but it is a nice presentation. It is nice that it comes with one of these. I don't really care for them. Probably just going to take it out of this and leave it on the shelf like this. But yeah, as far as presentation, packaging, very nice. A lot of scotches, they'll do that where they put it in like a box or a tube or something. Yeah, $47, like I said. Green bottle. Very nice looking with the Laphroaig Select, established 1815. So nice bottle. Let's crack it open. I see we got some people watching, but no comments yet. So cheers to whoever's stopping by, hanging out. Probably going to be after this live. I might do a rate that beer, or I might go a little bit longer on this one. We'll see what happens. All right, so let's get this tab off. All right. So, it's got a cork on top. That was a nice cork pop. Real cork. Yeah, let's pour it up. I got my Glencairn here. Get yourself some nice, decent pour there. All right. So the appearance, golden. Some nice alcohol eggs for 40%. Doesn't look too dark, but typically, I don't remember the Laphroaig 10 being any much darker. Nose. My nose has been a little stuffed today, so this might be a little difficult. Oh, there we go. There you get that peat moss. Nice and smoky. That saltiness is coming through as well. Vanilla, honey. A little bit of that ethanol alcohol. It's pretty prominent on the peat. It's a little earthy, a little bit of that vegetal kind of peaty, earthy aroma. It smells very nice, I will say. It does smell very like tamed. Getting like a berry. It's actually not as smoky as I thought it would be. I think my nose is just really stuffed. Let's go for the taste. Cheers. That's nice. It's actually got a good mouthfeel too. Some honey, spice, a little bit of that oak and char on the back end. Slightly drying. Nice smoky finish. Like a smoky, like a burnt wood. It's very nice. I do like it. If you're a smoky whiskey fan, if you like Laphroaig products, I think, or if you've had the 10-year, I will say from experience, I do think that the 10-year had a little bit more of a fuller flavor. This also needs some time to open up. But yeah, overall, initial impression, it's pretty good. If you take a good enough sip, you get some good flavors. That vanilla note in there is very prominent. Yeah, honey again. Big honey sweetness in between with that vanilla. This is very drinkable. For somebody who likes smoky whiskey, I think you would really enjoy this. You're still getting those other flavors in the whiskey. The peat and the smoke aren't just kind of taking over. It is pretty strong, but I am getting, like I said, some nice vanillas, some nice honey notes. It's a little bit of like a peppery spice lingering on the finish. For 40%, it's got some good flavor. So yeah, I guess I'll start going over some numbers. So for the aesthetics, Laphroaig Select, 40%. Islay single malt Scotch whiskey. Very nice presentation. All of them look the same. You know what you're looking at when you see them on the shelf at the liquor store. They usually keep them together in these nice tins. So very recognizable. Pretty popular too. Laphroaig is a big brand. I do believe that they make some really good products. I would like to buy some of their other stuffs, other whiskeys. But recently they've had some big price changes, jumped up in price a lot lately. I remember I was getting the Laphroaig 10 for, I want to say, maybe like 45 to 50. Now it's up to almost $60. But I really do like the Laphroaig 10. I would buy another bottle for sure. Maybe if I was going to a friend's and or maybe a gift, I would definitely gift that Laphroaig 10. This is pretty good. I will say, as far as the aesthetics, very nice presentation with the tube or the tin. Good looking bottle, gives you some good information. No age statement though. It is an NAS. Of course, it's 100% malted barley because it's a single malt Scotch whiskey. The color of the whiskey isn't too bad. Definitely on your lighter side for sure. Looks pretty good though. I will say it's got some nice alcohol legs. For the aesthetics, I think I'm going to go 7. I think 7's a fair number. It's not too high, not too low. Definitely above average. Laphroaig definitely has a good marketing of their brand. Yeah, nose. Like I said, my nose has been not really cooperating with me tonight, but trying to get past it. It's very nice. It's very it's actually a lot more inviting and sweet on the nose than you would expect. I think you would typically expect, especially from a Laphroaig product, for this to be kind of super peaty and earthy and smoky. But there are some nice light fruit notes. A little bit apple now. Yeah, I think it just needed a little bit of time to open up. I do kind of wish I had a little bit more of that smoke though. The ethanol is actually helping clear my nose. I think it's pretty good. I really do like the smoky, peaty. It's got a little bit of that kind of like meaty, like barbecue, like maybe like some like bacon. Ham does kind of have that smoked meats. It's pretty good on the nose. I'm gonna go. I think 16 is a good number for this flavor. Very nice. Great finish. The honey sweetness up front is definitely very pleasant. Super tasty. Yeah, it's like honey, some vibrant fruit flavors, good vanilla, kind of like a maybe like a cooked vanilla or like a cooked sugar, like a burnt cream, maybe burnt vanilla. No. Then a very balanced, spicy slash smoky slash dry finish. Yeah, flavor. I really enjoy this. $47. Flavor, I'm gonna give it a 16 as well. I feel like the flavors of the 10-year, from what I can recall, were a little bit more prominent. This has a good balance and complexity, but they are very kind of light and subtle on the flavor notes. Mouthfeel's nice. I guess you could consider like the spice in the that little bit of heat on the back end. But it's actually very drinkable. It's actually pretty crushable, I will say. The smokiness is very nice. It's more of like a savory kind of smoke. So you're getting this kind of sweet, salty, savory, smoky aspect. So for mouthfeel, it is 40%. Go one more time. Mouthfeel, I'll give it a solid, I'll go 14. I think that's fair. Finish is very nice on this. I think I'm going to give this the highest as far as the 20 range and give this a 17 out of 20 for the finish. It is very nice. Maybe a little bit more char, maybe a little bit more of the bourbon barrel or the American oak barrel, sorry. Being a little bit more prominent would increase that 17. But overall, I think 17 is actually really good. That's actually a phenomenal finish or score for the finish. As far as value, I think this is pretty good. This is their entry-level bottle. I believe I had the 10-year before this was released. I don't think that this was on the market when I did my review of the 10-year. So I believe the 10-year used to be their entry. I believe this replaced it. For a no-age statement, single malt Scotch for $47, I think it's actually really good. This is definitely something that could get somebody into Laphroaig's products. I do think it is slightly younger than the 10-year. Which is crazy because, like I said, you could probably get the 10-year back then for the same price as this. As far as the value, I think I'm going to go, I'll go 7. I like it. I like this. I like this product. I like the distillery. I've always been a big fan of Laphroaig since I've tried their products. Yeah. For a score, we're going to tally up a score here. 7 plus 16, 24, 40, 54. 78. I believe we're at a 78. Let me do my math. Let me do the math on my phone. Yeah, overall, this is definitely a really nice product. I think it's worth that $47 range. I wanted something smoky. I wanted a nice smoky whiskey. Kind of running low on my Scotch selection. I haven't really purchased much Scotch. Lately. And I have a couple bottles that I'm kind of just killing off. So I wanted to grab something. I just got the Dewar's. I think it was yesterday as well. Yeah, so I wanted to grab a couple more Scotches. Yeah, let's get this number. Nobody in the chat tonight. We had a couple people watching, a couple people lurking. That's all right. Hopefully, some people will catch the live playback. I will possibly be doing a rate that beer after this. So let's get a tally up on this score. I think I was off by a point. Yeah. 77. 77 out of 100. That's actually pretty good. I can see this kind of as far as a spirit as a whole. I could see this definitely competing with the Russell's 10-year, I believe. The Russell's 10-year when we did the whiskey examination, that was around an 80, I believe. So this being at a 77, I think is really fair. Let's find that score really quick. Russell's was actually at a, I gave it an 82. And the 101, I gave it 80. So, yeah, I think that's pretty fair. The 10-year, I feel like would fall probably like 85, somewhere around there. The 10 year is a really good bottle as well. Might have to get another one to do a head-to-head. I think that would be really fun. Yeah. These are always a blast. I really enjoy doing the examination part and just kind of just talking about the product. So yeah, if you guys like to see more of these, I know this one was kind of live, kind of last minute. So hopefully maybe some people will watch the playback. I think that would be cool. And yeah, probably going to be doing a Rate That Beer coming up here shortly, whether or not 8 or 8:30. So look out for that. And yeah, the Laphroaig Select Islay Single Malt Scotch Whisky with the 77 out of 100. And I'll just like to say, totally recommend all day. If you're new into Scotch or maybe you're new into smoky whiskey, definitely try it out. Pick it up. It's I will say the Wee Beastie. If you're interested in this, the Wee Beastie would also be a great product to try. Wee Beastie by Ardbeg, which is right around, I believe, the same price. I think the Wee Beastie might be like $45 bottle. This is 47. So I could definitely see that being a cool head-to-head. I wouldn't mind buying that bottle again. I do think I finished that one off. But that would be another cool head-to-head. And yeah, there you have it. If there's anything else you guys like to see on my channel, make sure to leave a comment down below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for upcoming videos. Like your beer. Thanks for watching, everybody. Cheers.